Hi, honey.
Okay, my friends. Welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of my announcements real quick. I have a couple upcoming retreats. They're not for a little bit, but I have Sedona in October. It's a weekend, so Thursday to Sunday, long weekend. And then in my next one after that is in January, and that's in Mexico. It's this little town called San Pancho. It's really cute. It's like surf town, have lots of good food. The place I've got is right on the beach. And there's only 2 rooms left for that one already. So if you do want to come, check it out. And then I also have a couple special offerings this month. So one is my frequency class, my breathwork and sound experience that I do every month. And I haven't done it for the last couple months just because I've been out of town, but I'm doing it this month, so I'm excited. So it's the 19th. It's a Saturday night. It's 7 to 9 p.m. I'm just gonna close this. And it's $33. So it's an offering that's through the local co-op rather than Mosaic Yoga. Mosaic Yoga just is all yoga classes and it's all by donation. The local co-op is like breathwork or cacao or whatever different modality it may be, and they're usually set prices. So this class in particular is through the local co-op. It's $33. I do recommend signing up in advance, but in the summer it's usually lower attendance, so you're probably fine just showing up. Yeah, and that's on the 19th. And then, okay, bye. You're all right. You're good. Her and her friend thought the class started at 10:30, so they were like, now they're stressed and whatever. Okay. So yeah, that. And then the last thing I have, my yoga lab thing that I'm starting. It's a 6-week series, starts July 16th. It's Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8:30, 2 hours. And it's basically like workshopping all things yoga. Partly our physical practice and the physical poses, like literally breaking down a chaturanga, what your shoulders should be doing, what your belly should be doing. Down dog, what your shoulders should be doing. Down dog, I'll just say this. I would say about 75% of people are doing down dog in a way that is not healthy for their shoulders. And in order to change that, it does not, I'll give them an adjustment a million times in a class and they just do it again. It really takes like workshopping it, feeling it, having somebody adjust you. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. No, yep, that's it. You look in the mirror. Okay, yep, is that? And so it's like, for me, this has been a process that I've kind of like embodied over the last, I don't know, 15 years. And I love to teach this stuff now. I'm really passionate about it. So I'm excited to do this series and do these workshops. It's $333 for the whole series for 6 weeks. It basically starts on July 16th and ends at the end of August. And if you just want to do drop-in classes, they are more expensive to do just a one-off drop-in. So there's $65 if you just drop in, because I really want people, if at all possible, to be part of the container and to continue to show up. So even if it's like, I'm missing one class, but I still want to do this. And I'll also have one week that we're focusing on sound, like how to use sound to move energy, maybe how to use sound just in your own practices at your house. Or if you do teach any or facilitate any sort of modality that you would like to add something like sound bowls or percussion or gong, stuff like that, we'll just have fun playing with that stuff. Yeah, so I'm excited. And now I've talked a lot, so let's just do the thing that we came here to do. Seated meditation, my friends, if you're not already there. So either cross-legged, easy pose, one ankle in front of the other, or if you prefer, you could kneel. You could also sit up on top of a block if you'd like. So whatever feels best in your body. And I always like to just move a little bit to feel my physical body more. So you might roll your head around, roll your shoulders around. You might reach your arms out or up. Maybe you even feel like taking a little twist. So lots of ways you could just kind of feel your body. How did you sleep last night? How are you waking up this morning? Is your body tired? Is it full of energy? And then eventually just settle into stillness. And as you come into stillness, place your hands somewhere intentionally. So it does not really matter where you place them as long as you're doing it on purpose with awareness. In your lap, at your heart center, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. See if you can go inward by closing your eyes. And if you don't like closing your eyes, then gaze down at the tip of your nose. And start to just feel into your own inner world, your own inner space. So not what's going on outside, not what your life has in store for you later today or tomorrow or this week, but just right here, right now, in this moment, in your body. What do you feel? Are there any emotions present? Or maybe there's even a lack of emotion, a lack of feeling. What's your general energy and the state of your energy? If there was a color to your energy, what color would it be? And start to feel into or even imagine, using your imagination, your breath. Start to feel into the expansion of your inhales, the contraction of your exhales, the rise and the fall. And with this awareness on your breath, this extra intention on your breath, next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can and hold. And as you hold, see if you can soften around your held breath. So any tightness, tension, relax, let it go, keep holding. And then big open mouth sigh. Ah, good. Couple more like that. Great big inhale. Hold at the top. Keep holding, soften around your held breath. If you would like, extra little sip. And then out your mouth, release. Ah, good. Then once more, biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Hold. And anything you're feeling, let yourself feel it. Let yourself acknowledge it. Take 2 extra sips if you'd like. And then whatever you're feeling, imagine you can just sigh it out your mouth. Ah, so that energy just lightens inside of you. Good job. Now seal your lips and start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. Very good. I can hear it. So that gentle whisper noise, that oceanic sound, that's what we're trying to create. This breath comes all the way down from your belly, all the way down from your diaphragm. Move slow and steady. It's not in a rush, but it's also very powerful and dynamic and vibrant and strong. Powers you through your yoga practice, through your physical practice. Not only does it power you through your practice, but it also calms and regulates your nervous system as you move through challenges and discomfort. So when you're really uncomfortable, slow, steady breaths remind your nervous system, I am safe, everything is fine, I can be playful, I'm not performing. So that's the yoga, that's the practice. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. So staying connected to this breath, transition onto your hands and your knees, tabletop, and then start to move absolutely any way your body feels like moving. So if you don't know how your body feels like moving, just start moving it and then respond to what you feel. Get curious about what you feel. Is there a way that you can create more space? Is there a way you could find more mobility, flexibility through your spinal column? Maybe you move your hips side to side, almost like you're wagging your tail, lengthening through your side bodies. And again, just tuning in, what's flowing through my own inner space, physical sensation, energetic sensation, just emotions, what's coming up, thoughts that are flowing. You don't have to attach to them. You don't have to wander off with them, figure anything out right now, but you can notice your thoughts, you can witness them. So, what is your mind doing every single day when you're not paying attention? Right now, pay attention and notice. What are your thought patterns? What are your unconscious thought patterns? And then in your next, let's say 3, 4, 5 breaths, downward facing dog is where we will end up. So, in your own time, in your own way, you can start your transition back to your down dog. Nice poses, you guys. Awesome, Eileen. So once you're in your down dog, friends, keep feeling around. Keep exploring. Feel your strong hands on the ground. So spread your fingers really wide. And imagine you're like a gecko holding onto a screen door. So grip with your fingertips and push the ground away. It's absolutely fine to bend your knees a little or a lot. Personally, I like quite a bend in my knees. It helps me find more length in my spine. It also helps me find more of a connection to my center. So please let go of the idea that your legs should be straight or your heels should be flat on the ground, and work more, thanks Andrea, with finding the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones, with finding a connection to your strong core. So if you come to my class, you've heard me talk about this all the time. Imagine there is a rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling up. It's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. It's lifting you. So if you can find your center in your yoga practice, really, in my opinion, everything changes. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. As you exhale, look to the top of your mat, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come straight into a halfway lift position. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, nice width. Let it go, fold. Do that once more. Inhale, halfway lift. So stick your butt out, reach the top of your head forward. Exhale, fold. And this time, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms extend overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Keep flowing, breath to movement for just a moment. Inhale, high mountain pose, reach. Exhale, hinge at your hips, slow dive. Big bend in the knees is super helpful here. Yes. Breathe in and find your spinal extension, Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Ken. Exhale, let it go. I say she. From the press of your feet, see if you can lead with your heart to rise back up. Inhale, arms extend. Thanks, Michelle. And then exhale, reconnect to you, hands to heart center. Let's take that one more time through. Maybe try it with your eyes closed. Inhale, high mountain. From the inside, feel yourself diving down. So feel your body move through space. Be aware of it. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Thanks, Charles. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, connect to your strong center, rise, inhale, big stretch, reach. Hands to your heart, exhale. Nice job, beautiful breath. Inhale, high mountain. This time as you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine. Try not to lock out your elbows or hyperextend through your elbow joints. If it is available, reach your hands back away from your body. And only if you want, you can add a little back bend. So hug in with your inner thighs like you're squeezing an invisible yoga block. Press your hips forward, puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. So rather than collapsing your head back, extend back. There is strength in the sides of your neck. Take one more big inhale. Nice, Trish. Keep your hands clasped. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Take it all the way down into your fold. Nice, Tom. Stay here for a couple rounds with your fingers interlaced behind your back. If it becomes too much, you can just bring your hands to your low back to rest there. Otherwise, see if you can lift your knuckles higher and possibly lift your butt higher as well. Use the strength in your core, your connection to your center. Take one more big inhale. Nice, John. As you exhale, hands to low back first, then release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Give them a little shaky shake or give your head a little shake. Next inhalation, halfway lift position, realign. Spinal extension. Good. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, plank position. So top of a push-up. Spread your fingers super, super wide and actively push the ground away. Feel your strong arms, your strong shoulders. Now draw your belly button in and up. Feel your strong core. Take little baby rocks forward and back. So as you rock, your body does not change position. You're just transferring weight forward, rocking back. So your hips don't sink down. You don't have to move really anything at all. Just rocking like you're sawing through a piece of wood. Next, inhale, little rock forward. So you're on your tippy toes or knees come down to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Yes, one more like that. Exhale, halfway down. It's a chaturanga hold. Hold until you're empty. Inhale, push back up. Very good, awesome, Nan. And then exhale, slow motion to your belly all the way down. Good, and thank you for modifying, those of you who need to modify. It's actually really good for your body. Okay, Spider-Man Cobra, so hands out nice and wide. Up on your fingertips, inhale, lift your heart. Little tone in your belly, draw your belly button in and up to support low back. And as you exhale, take a little twist to your right, dip your left shoulder down. It's like a micro shoulder pigeon. Inhale, back to center. Press down through pelvis and shoelaces. Exhale, other side, twist. Beautiful. Nice, Sid. Inhale, center. Do that one more time on your own. Slow, intentional breath. Eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there as long as you would like. Eventually, downward facing dog is our destination, however you'd like to get there. And once you're there in your down dog, about 5 deep breaths, ujjayi breaths. And then a quick question, my friends, from me to you. If you would prefer a hands-off practice today, you don't feel like being touched or physically adjusted, please give me one leg in the air just to let me know. I do not take personal offense. All right, thank you so much. Now, if you feel like lifting one leg in the air just for fun, to stretch, to feel into your 3-legged dog, go for it. Oh, sorry, guys. My Spotify is being bad. All right. Give it a couple more rounds in your dog pose. Feel into your strong core. Feel into your strong hands. And use your big, deep breath. Yeah, nice, Eileen. Awesome work. Beautiful down dogs, you guys. Really strong. Take one more inhale, everybody. And with your exhalation, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop top of your space. Inhale to your halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Rise all the way up, high mountain pose, big stretch. And hands to your heart center, exhale. We will build our flow now. Inhale, arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, sit back into a regular chair pose, Utkatasana, fierce pose. So weight is in your heels for now. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. So your toes feel active and alive. Yes, rather than your knees going forward, your butt is going back. You can stay here. I encourage you to stay here if you have knee issues going on. Otherwise, here's your option. Bring your arms parallel to the ground. This is called awkward chair from Bikram yoga. Lift to your tiptoes and squeeze the tops of your thighs together. Slowly lower down like you're in a really awkward chair. Keep squeezing all the way down as low as you can go. Good. Keep squeezing and let's rise back up. All the way up, everybody, high mountain. So wherever you're at, meet us in high mountain, maybe still on your tiptoes. One more in-breath, hold. See if you can stay on your tiptoes. Dive down, stick your butt out. So use your strong core to help you balance as you dive. It's an exaggeration of what you should feel every time you do that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Move through your vinyasa however you would like. So find your way to down dog however you would like. Nice, Hannah. If you want to skip your vinyasa, go straight back, that's fine. If you want to substitute cat-cows, that's fine. Take it on your knees. Back in your down dog. Ujjayi breath. Is it still there? Is it still big, spacious, powerful? Nice, Tom. From your down dog, right leg to the sky. And see if for this one you can keep your hips square. So your inner thighs face each other. And you're pressing down with your hands as you press up with your right foot. So I don't care how high your right leg goes, but make it powerful. Stomp it on an invisible wall behind you or on the ceiling behind you. So you're lifting yourself out of your upper body. Nice, Summer. Take one more big inhale. And with your exhalation, keep your hips super high, knee towards your nose. So round your back. Step through softly. If your hips were high, you should have space in front of you to step through. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So nice, you guys. Really good work. All right, square off your hips. So energetically pull front hip back, back hip forward. Notice if it feels like you're flaring your ribs forward, draw your belly button back towards your spine and feel almost as if you get a little brace around your middle. Lift through your heart and maybe gaze slightly up. So just be intentional with your gaze. Feel into your crescent lunge today in this moment. So even if you've been here hundreds of times, right now, what do you feel in your body? What does your breath feel like as it flows through? Beautiful poses. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh, lean forward. Draw your belly button in and up so you find your strong core. I want you to feel almost like you're rounding your low back or puffing up your low back. So not like you're in a back bend, but the opposite, kind of curling in, contracting. Feel your core engage. So even more, a lot more. Yeah, feel your core engage, feel your low back puffing up. Keep that. Lean forward and float your back foot off the ground. Try not to go into a back bend. Keep drawing your belly button in and up. Feel your connection to center. That is what will help you balance. Stay right here, pressing with your back foot, or keep your left hand on your thigh, reach your right arm forward. So you're in an asymmetrical warrior 3. Good job. Keep your hips square. Keep your connection to center. Try not to back bend. Maybe both arms reach forward. Gaze down, full warrior 3. So back of your neck long. You're in an uppercase letter T, full breath. Amazing, you guys. Come back to crescent lunge, soft landing. Nice, Steve. Inhale here. Nice work. Exhale. Bring your hands to the earth. And then just for a moment, we're not going to do this when we flow, but for right now, we will take half splits. So bring your back knee down gently. If you need a little extra cushion, fold over the side of your mat. And then I like my back toes curled under. You can bring your hips back to your heel, or you can keep your hips a little bit higher. Work your front leg towards straight. Flex your right toes back and active. And then rather than pushing your heel forward, see if you can do the exact opposite. So press down through your right heel and try to pull it back, like you're trying to stick your right butt cheek out and reach your heart further forward. Nice, Seychelles. Really good. Flex even through your little baby pinky toe. So your foot is so active, so alive. Every exhalation all the way to empty, and you might fold a little deeper over your front leg. So good. Be with the sensation. If it's uncomfortable, send it your big deep breath. Tell your body, oh, I know you're uncomfortable, but we're chilling. We're just in this nice, safe room with community. You don't have to freak out. You can be here. You can settle. Last full round. You can exhale out your mouth if you want. Ah, very nice, my friends. Come forward once again into your low lunge. Lift your back knee up. Now listen, pivot your back heel down. Warrior 2 stance. Rise. Virabhadrasana 2. So right arm forward, left arm back. Try not to lean forward or reach forward, but center your weight right over your hips. So shoulders stacked over hips. Shoulders are open, hips are open. So you are not trying to pull your back hip forward and square your hips. You're letting your hips open. You're letting your heart open. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe by pressing into the outer edge of your front foot and wrapping your right butt cheek underneath you. Press into the outer edge of your back foot as well. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up. Reach up, reach, and then maybe reach slightly back. So you're not collapsing back. You feel strength in your left side obliques, your left side abdominals, right side stretches. Breathe into that space. Keep bending your front knee. Keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. Nice, Tara. Take one more big, huge inhale. As you exhale, come back through a warrior 2. And we're going to straighten our front leg, parallel our feet. So turn all of your toes now to face towards the windows. Arms reach up. Inhale here. We won't do this when we flow, but right now, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades squeeze your spine. If you can, reach your hands back. Try not to hyperextend through your elbows if you want to. Little baby back bend, lift your heart up, tilt your chin up. Imagine you have a great big giant yoga block in between your inner thighs and you're trying to squeeze it. So energetically, your feet are pulling inwards. Take one more inhale. Exhale, keep your clasp, hinge at your hips all the way down into your fold. So without your hands on the ground, you have to use your core to hold you in this pose and to work the pose. So see if you can find your core. If you need to let go of your hands and just focus on your legs, that's fine with me at any time. So think if you're working the fold, think crown of your head towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky. Do not rock back into your heels and lock out your knees. Keep your weight a little more forward. And then you can slowly straighten your legs by engaging through the front of your thighs, your quad muscles, see if you can get them to turn on. Last couple rounds here. Make sure your feet are parallel or even slightly pigeon-toed. If you are duck-footed with your toes out, you're missing the stretch in the backs of your legs. End of your next exhale, hands to low back. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, coming back into your low lunge position. All right, from your low lunge position, nice and easy, just step forward, forward fold. Once you have arrived, lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Bring your big toes together so they touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So get as small as you can. Yes, butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. If you want to work your ankle flexibility, you might try to press your heels down. If you want to work your strength and your balance, you might try to lift your heels up. Good. You might wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. So nice, you guys. Thanks, Veronica. Next time you breathe in, my friends, come back to a halfway lift. So heels down, spine long. If you want to widen your feet, you can. Exhale, let it go, fold. Rise, take it all the way up. Arms overhead, high mountain. Pause as you reach your arms to the sky in your high mountain pose and just notice your own personal body. What are your own imbalances just when you're standing with your arms reaching up? So for me, many times I'm flaring my ribs forward, sticking my butt out, no engagement through my lowest, deepest abdominals. So I can take a moment to adjust, feel into a more neutral pelvis, more neutral spine. Some people do the exact opposite of me. Their tailbone tucks under, their upper back rounds. So find, is there any way I can stand more efficiently with more intention, attention? And then right foot will be your foundation. Lift your left knee up, standing staff. So flex your toes, even your little baby pinky toe flexes back. Yes, good job. All right, you can choose to stay here, or if you want more, try not to lean back, extend your left leg forward. So press through your heel, draw your low, deep abdominals in, puff up your heart, one more inhale. Now listen, super slow motion through a warrior three. So hit your warrior three, see if you can take at least one, maybe two breaths. Your personal fullest expression will land in a low lunge, so fingers and toes touch down at the exact same time. And then from your low lunge, listen here, three-legged down dog, right leg all the way back and up. This time, open your right hip. So bend your right knee, reach your knee out and up. So it feels like your right knee stacks on top of left. Keep hugging in with your left inner thigh. Nice, Callie. Take one more inhale here. You can stay if you'd like, or a little bit of core. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Little twist. Inhale, back up. Open your hip again. Learn to articulate through your hip joint. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Very good. Awesome, Eileen. Inhale, back up. Listen, this time square hips, long right leg. Exhale, straight to down dog or come forward, plank to chaturanga. Lower slowly. As you inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Good job. And try pressing back more from there. Good. Nice work. All right. Next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky. So square hips, inner thighs face each other. I do not care at all how high your left leg goes. I do care if you feel strength and power through your left leg. So as you press up with your left foot, press down through your fingertips and feel your strong core lifting you up. So use your connection to your center. Use your connection to your breath. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, keep your hips really high, knee towards your nose, round your back, see all of that space in front of you, step forward, low lunge. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. Beautiful. So square hips, strong through your legs. Your legs are your foundation, so you want to find your strong, powerful structure. Pull your front hip back, your back hip forward. Tone your belly, puff up your heart. Be intentional with your gaze, be intentional with your face, your facial muscles, your fingers, your fingertips. Feel crescent lunge in your body today, right now. Feel your breath flowing through you today, right now. What does it feel like? Soak it in, the aliveness inside of you. One more inhale here. As you exhale, hands to your front thigh. Pause here, preparing for your balance. I know it feels almost counterintuitive, but try rounding a little more through your lower back. Everyone always wants to arch and back bend, but you're losing a lot of connection to your center without even realizing it. So navel to spine, curl in a little bit, feel your belly button pull in and up. Keep that. Pushing firmly into your front thigh, lean forward and float your back foot off the ground. So ideally, you want to feel your connection to center as you lift your back foot up, and it will really help you balance. Yes. Navel to spine, puff up your low back. Stay here or take your left arm forward. Asymmetrical warrior 3. Hips square, belly strong, gaze down. Stay here or both arms forward. Full warrior 3. Nice, Mikkel. Press with your back foot. Feel your connection to your strong core and use it last round. Awesome, Sala. Come back, soft landing if possible. Crescent. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Half splits, half Hanumanasana. So back knee down gently. If you need extra cushion, fold over the side of your mat. And then start to work your front leg towards straight. I like my back toes curled under. It's like a half screaming toe pose for your right foot. You can take your hips all the way back to your heel or keep them a little bit higher. Flex your left toes, even your little baby pinky toe. Nice, Tom. And then rather than just pushing your heel forward or just kind of letting it do whatever it wants to do, see if you can actively push your left heel down and try to pull it back. So you're trying to stick your left butt cheek out. Like you have a big, huge left butt cheek. You want to stick it out behind you, and then your heart reaches further forward. Use your exhales to work your pose from the inside. Last couple of rounds. Good job. Alrighty, my friends. End of your next exhalation. Make your way back into your low lunge. So lift your back knee and set up your warrior 2 legs. Pivot your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up. Virabhadrasana 2. So your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Your front toes face directly forward. Your weight is centered. Notice if you're letting go through your lowest, deepest abdominals, it's called your transverse abdominis. You want to feel that little tone in your belly, so draw your belly button back towards your spine. Feel that brace around your middle supporting you. Next, inhale, reverse your warrior. Left palm up, reach up and slightly back. Bend your left knee, track it towards your pinky toe. Yes. Beautiful. Breathe into your left waistline. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. Saw through your facial muscles. One more inhalation. Nice job. Exhale, come back to your warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Turn all of your toes towards the right long edge of your mat. This time, inhale your arms to the sky. You know, it's full in here, so as you exhale, maybe you do kind of like a clockwise swirl on down or whatever works for you, but find your way down into your forward fold. Now, if you want to keep going, keep swirling around, reach to the other side and all the way back up. Do that a couple times, go for it. Just be in your body. Notice, feel, observe, get curious. Beautiful, I love it. Anywhere you want to go or just hang out. About 3-4 more rounds. You want a big open mouth sigh, feel free. All right, hands or fingertips to the ground if they're not already there. And then crawl them to the top of your mat. Step your back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift once you've arrived. Breathe in, realign your spine. Exhale, fold. Tiny little potato bug ball again. So bring your big toes together, tuck and curl. Yeah, nice, Linz. You can choose lift your heels or try to press them down. If you want a little more of a balance challenge, try toe stand. So point your knees straight forward. Bring your hands to your heart center. Balance on your tiptoes. And if crow pose is in your practice, You want to play with it? Go for it. Be wherever you're working for about 2 more breaths. Good job. We'll meet in a halfway lift. Halfway lift. Stick your butt out, spine parallel to the horizon. Stay in your halfway lift. Take one more inhale. With your exhale, fold. And then rise all the way up. Inhale your arms overhead. Pause. Notice, are you flaring your ribs forward? Are you rounding your spine? Is there any way you could be a little more in optimal alignment for you? Left foot is your base this time. Lift your right knee. Standing staff pose. Flex your right toes back and active. Hug in with your inner thighs. Slow deep breaths. One more inhale. Extend your right leg forward if you'd like. Press through your heel. And then slow motion, warrior 3. So slowly, right leg back, hinge forward. See if you can take a full round, maybe even 2 full rounds in your warrior 3. Feel it in your body. Strong core, long from fingertips back to your heel, and then low lunge is where we're headed, low lunge. Fingers to the ground, right foot back. From your low lunge, 3-legged down dog. Take your left leg to the sky, open your left hip up. So bend your left knee and peel it open. Squeeze your outer left butt cheek to create this action. Nice, Andrea. You can stay right here or one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, a little twist. Get as close as you can. Awesome, Eileen. Good summer. Inhale back up, 3-legged dog. Peel your hip open again. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit super high. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale back up. This time, square hips, square hips, square hips, and come forward, chaturanga. You can bring your knees down. You can take it however you like. You can skip it. See you back in downward facing dog, or great time for a child's pose, or a hero's pose, or any other pose that will just give you a moment to rest. Be in your body. So recalibrate, reconnect. We are about to go through that entire sequence, everything we just did, a couple more times. We're going to go a little faster. So we will move one breath, one movement, but it does not mean that we speed through it and forget about our big deep breath. So our big deep breath is the most important part. We will use it to guide us. So if you feel like I'm cueing really slow, you're like, she's going so slow. See if you can breathe slower, breathe bigger, breathe deeper, and let your movement follow. If you want to take a little break at any time, you want to do your own thing at any time, please feel free. So this is your practice. Always honor what you need. So that means you lay on your mat for the rest of class. I love it. If you are coming with me, my friends, downward facing dog. Okie doke. One more big inhalation into your down dog. Exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your mat. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, release. And take it all the way up. Inhale, high mountain pose, reach up. Nice, Michelle. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. All right, here we go, my friends. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, sit back. Stay right here, or inhale, lift to your tiptoes, bring your arms parallel to the ground. As you exhale, squeeze the tops of your thighs, lower all the way down as low as you can go. And then as you inhale, we're rising back up. Stay on your tiptoes if possible. High mountain. Inhale, everybody reaching up. And then dive down. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive. So good. Nice daisy. Heels on the ground. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. So try to keep that exhale going or hold empty as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, take your hips back, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Use your strong core. Exhale, right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh. Draw your belly button in and up. Prepare for your balance. Inhale, lean forward, back foot floats. Stay here for your exhale. Option to add any arms you would like. Good job. Back to crescent lunge. Breathe in, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Listen, pivot your back heel down. Reverse your warrior, rise all the way up and back. Yes, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, or however you want to make your way down, all the way down into your fold. Inhale, fingertips on the ground, option for a halfway lift if you got space. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale, realign your spine. Exhale, let it go. Rise all the way up. Inhale, arms extend, left knee lifts. Maybe extend left leg. Slow motion, warrior three as you exhale. Hold for your inhalation. Hold. Exhale, low lunge, fingers and toes land at the same time, maybe. Three-legged dog, right leg high. Open your right hip. Stay here or right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged, open your hip. Right knee, right armpit. Yes, inhale, three-legged, square hips. Exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can always skip it. You can always add 10 push-ups if your name is Charles. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. It's only if your name is Charles you can do that. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step through, soft as possible. Rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to front thigh, belly button pulls up, find your center. Inhale, back foot floats up, lean forward. Hold, add your arms if you'd like as you exhale. So good, nice width, come back, crescent lunge, breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to the ground. As your hands come down, back heel pivots down. Rise right back up, reverse, so all the way up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. However you'd like, all the way down. Work your wide-legged fold all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, or just fingertips on the ground if you don't have enough space. Exhale, walk your hands forward, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, realign. Exhale, fold. And rise. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up, maybe even extend right leg forward. Exhale, warrior three, slowly move through it. Hold as you inhale. Hold as you inhale. Low lunge, exhale, soft landing, hands and toes, come down. Inhale, three-legged, all the way back and up, left leg back and up. Open your hip up. Stay with me. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Nice tiff. Inhale, back up, open your hip. Left to left as you exhale, aim high. So good. Inhale, square hips, three-legged dog, square hips. Exhale, rock forward, chaturanga. Good job. Lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment, maybe a couple big open mouth sighs. Good job, everybody. So that's one time through. We've got one more. This last round, I always add a few things just to keep it interesting. So as you've been doing this entire class, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, leave the rest behind. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath. Okay, Kimberly, try this. Your knees, yeah. And then take your shoulders out like that, so hands even wider, like wide. Yeah, let your, yep. Bend your knees again. Yep, and then push back with your knees bent. Yeah, you feel how your core engages when your knees are bent, and you can kind of like work it. So think of like bending your knees and using it to like work that. Yeah, like that. Perfect. All right, big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your space. Halfway lift with your inhalation. Exhale, let it go. And rise all the way up. Huge full body stretch. Breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Last round, here we go. Listen, inhale, high mountain. We're gonna add a side body stretch to your right. You can make it your own. Think of a crescent moon with your body. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Other side, up and over, lots of length. Inhale, center, listen. Baby back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, curl open, puff up your heart. Re-extend as you inhale, reach up. Now, chair pose, exhale, sit back. Stay and hold, or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, awkward chair, squeeze the tops of your thighs and lower down. Inhale, high mountain. So all the way up, maybe you're still on your tiptoes. Exhale, stay on your tiptoes one last time as you dive down. So again, it's an exaggeration of what you want to be feeling every time. Halfway lift, your heels are now on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa, lower slowly. Heart lifts with your in-breath. Hips lift as you exhale. Beautiful breathing. Inhale your right leg high. Strong core. Use it. Exhale, step forward. Low lunge. Nice, Hannah. Rise. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Prepare. Feel your strong core. And inhale. Back foot lifts off. Stay and hold as you exhale. Option for arms. You can reach anywhere you want. Maybe even hands to heart. And then come back. Crescent. Inhale. Soft landing if possible. Nice job. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, once again, reverse warrior. So back heel pivots down, rise up, reach back. Listen. Exhale through warrior two, side angle this time. So reach forward and then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Right elbow could come to right thigh. Right hand could come to a block. Sometimes I like to reach my left arm forward, or if the half or full bind is in your pose, feel free to go there. Big deep breaths. Keep wrapping your right butt cheek underneath your body. And keep breathing into every space. Your heart, you're good. You're doing great. Your heart wants to look up. So see if you can let it. Nice, Andrea. Take one last round. Good job. All right, my friends, we're moving into a balance half moon. Reach your right hand forward and float your back foot off the ground. Yeah, half moon, left leg is strong like you're stomping it on the back wall. I see some of you binding the pose. If you want to, go for it. Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Bend your left knee, grab your left foot behind you. So your personal fullest expression in this moment. One final round. Nice, Charles. And then come back, warrior two. Soft landing. If it wasn't a soft landing, nobody cares. Let it go. All right. From your warrior two, we're going to move back into our flow. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Exhale, find your way down into your wide-legged fold, all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale to a halfway lift if you have space, or just fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. And rise. Let's take it all the way up. Arms extend. Lift your left knee. Pause. This time we're going to add a little twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can grab hold of the outside of your thigh. You can press your left palm into your low back. If you want to work with the full variation, revolve hand to big toe pose, please go for it. So grab hold of your left foot or your left big toe. Start to extend your left leg forward. Only as much as you can without rounding your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe down into your belly. Nice, Ken. Take one last big spacious breath. So good, everybody. Inhale, standing staff, staying balanced a little longer, maybe. You can extend left if you haven't. Now this time, as you exhale, low lunge. We're skipping warrior three. Fingers and toes come down at the same time, maybe. Three-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open your right hip up. Now listen, stay here or flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Reach your right arm forward. Beautiful. Strong through your back muscles. Breathe down into your belly. One last inhalation. Nice, man. Awesome, Seishi. Exhale, everybody. Regular down dog. Come back and walk it out. Keep walking it out. Or inhale, rock forward, high plank. Maybe you hover your right leg. Exhale, chaturanga, lower slowly. Nice, Kali. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. Got one more side, my friends. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Use your breath to power you through. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, hands to front thigh. Draw your belly button in and up. Find your strong core. And float your back foot off the ground as you breathe in. Now hold, add your arms as you breathe out. Good work. Nice solid come back. Soft landing, inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to the earth. Pivot your back heel down, reverse warrior all the way up and back. Now remember, adding on here, exhale, come through warrior two, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Find your variation. Keep your heart open. Keep your hips open. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body. Yes. Last couple of rounds in your side angle. We're moving towards our balancing half moon here. So in your next breath or so, reach your left hand forward. Maybe you take a block with you. Float your back foot off the ground. Imagine you're stomping your back foot onto an invisible wall. Maybe you want to add the bind, bend your right knee, grab hold of your foot behind you. So your pose on this side, nice tiff, your personal fullest expression. And if that's falling out, I love it. Beat yourself right there. Take one last round. See if you can come back to warrior two, landing softly. Good job. Back to our flow. Next inhale. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms up. Take it all the way down as you exhale. Beautiful. Maybe a halfway lift or just fingertips to the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands forward and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Realign. Exhale, fold. I took out the tiny ball, I know. Rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, right knee lifts. Now, here's where we're adding on. Twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. You can grab hold of the outside of your knee or thigh. You can press your right hand into low back. You could take your full variation and try to extend your left leg forward. Nice, Callie. Inner thighs hug in. Collarbones and shoulders broad. One last round. Personal fullest expression. Nice, Jessica. Slowly unwind. Inhale. Maybe stay balanced on your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Skipping our warrior three. So landing with fingers and toes at the same time, maybe. And then three-legged down dog. Left leg back and up. Open up your left hip. Flip your dog if you would like. Left foot comes down. So both feet flat on the ground is flip dog. And outer edge of right foot, tiptoes of left is wild thing. Both are correct. They're just different poses. What pose are you in? Feel it. One more inhale. Be aware of it. And then come back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Keep walking it out. Or inhale, rock forward, high plank. Hover left leg if you want to. Chaturanga as you exhale. Heart lifts, breathe in. Side lean, and then you choose down dog or any other pose. It will just give you a moment to recalibrate. Give your body a moment to just soak it all in. So all that mindful movement, that really intentional breath. Soak in the residue from it right here. Feel yourself perhaps right now as a more energetic being, not just a physical being. All right, my friends, your next couple of rounds, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, right leg high. Pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down gently. So if you'd rather take this on your back, if you know it's better for you, it serves you better there, please do. Otherwise, try to get your right knee towards the outer right edge of your mat. Yeah, nice adjustment, Sid. Try not to plop down on your right butt cheek. So you are pulling your right butt cheek up and back like there's a rope attached to it. And as your right butt cheek pulls up and back, your heart bows forward. So what you want to feel in this pose is muscle energy, structure around the pose, not just like you're plopping into your joints and hyperextending in your hips and your knees. So this pose can be really, really healing, or it can be really, really hurtful. So that depends on your awareness. That depends on how you adjust to serve your body, to honor your needs. So feel, am I creating a strong structure? Am I plugging my right femur bone into the hip socket? Is it nice and stable in the joint? And then I'm stretching the muscle around the joint rather than just plopping into it and pulling on your tendons and ligaments. Nice, Kel. Big deep breaths. So easy. See if you can lift up a little bit and then keep pulling that back. That's your pose. Keep it lifted. You feel that? And if it helps, you can tuck your back toes and just kind of use that to help you create that action. What's the difference of like, I can plop down easily like this and just sit in my joint. If you lift your hip, you're going to plug the femur bone in. Now you can actually stretch the muscle as you pull back. So sometimes I even use my hands to push and push my hip back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good job. Yep. Keep that as you bow forward. Try it. Good job. Nice job, friends. Give it about 3, 4 more breaths. End of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body. We are going to come into a seated position. So you can kind of sit over onto your right butt cheek now, let your hips open, swing your left leg around. And for a moment, just take both legs forward, give them a little shake out, or maybe you kind of even give your thighs a nice little love pounding. Keep your left leg extended. Bring your right foot to the ground, bend your right knee, and then step your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. All right, flex your left toes back and active. Hug your knee in, puff up your heart. Sit up really tall. Take your right arm to the sky, breathe in. And as you exhale, twist, right hand behind you. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. You can do whatever you want with your left arm. So if you like, just leave it where it is. Some people like to latch their elbow. If the bind is in your practice, go for it. Breathe all the way down to your belly, just about 2, 3 more. All right, bottom of your next exhale, keep your legs the same. Unwind your upper body, bring your hands off the left edge of your mat. Take a little bow. You can let your spine round. You can let your right butt cheek lift. Breathe down into your low back. All right, and then lift back up. Keep your legs the same, a little longer. This is just for funsies if you want to try an arm balance. So this is baby cobra. You are going to take, I'll instruct it all. You might want to listen first, and then I'll give you time to try it. So your right hand, you'll reach it down in front of your right knee to grab. I like to grab the outer edge, pinky toe edge of my left foot. Can't reach your left foot, you can grab your ankle, you can grab the outside of your calf or shin. This left hand comes off the left edge of your mat. So it's not on your mat back here, it's off your mat. And what you're gonna do, this left arm will do chaturanga. So strong push-up arm with your left arm. Right foot stands on the ground. So you wanna put as much weight in your right foot as you can. And then you're gonna use your core to lift your butt up and reach it back. So all simultaneously, looks like that. Stand on my right foot, chaturanga with my left arm, use my core to reach my butt back. Play with it if you want to, you do not have to. Good job. See if you can keep your left shoulder strong rather than rolling forward. Keep it plugged in, maybe. Bring your left hand. Remember, left hand off the left edge of your mat. Yeah, Kim, hell yeah. All right, when you've had enough fun, come out of it, let it go. And either seated windshield wipers, side to side with your knees, wide with your feet. Or if you feel like just laying down, taking some supine windshield wipers, you're like, that would just feel real good. Please feel free to do so. So we're just taking a moment to neutralize before we work the other side. Yes. All right, maybe one more round, 2 more rounds. Then bring it back to center. If you're on your back, find your way up. If you're joining us, we'll move into down dog. You can get there your own way if you want. This is just an option. Boat pose, balancing on your sit bones. You can hold the backs of your thighs for a little more support. You can stay here as long as you want. Maybe give it a good 3 breaths. If you want more, you could extend your legs. And then from here, you'll cross your ankles. Roll over your feet. You can step back, or if you want to, you can jump back to chaturanga with bent elbows. Take a vinyasa or skip the vinyasa. See you in down dog. Ujjayi breath. Once you're there, reconnect to it. All right. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your space. Left knee as wide as you can get it towards the outer left edge of your mat. I know it feels easier to just plop down onto your left butt cheek. But especially if that is easy for you, you want to try not to do that. You want to try to create structure first. So pull your left butt cheek up and back. Feel it lift away from the ground. Nice, Tom. As your heart bows forward. Get a little bit of activation through your front toes to protect your ankle and your knee joint. Use your big, deep breath. All the way to empty with your exhales. Ah. Yeah, nice, Daisy, really good. So much better, very nice job. Good work, friends. Ah. Say about 3 to 5 more. Side out your mouth anytime. Oh. One last round. Then ease your way back upright. Find your way once again into a seat. So you can sit over onto your outer left butt cheek, swing your right leg around, give your legs a nice little shaky shake for a moment, or pound out your thighs gently. And then bend your left knee, left foot to the ground. Step your left foot to the outside of right thigh. Flex your right toes back and active. Your right toe should be pointing straight up. Hug your knee in and puff up your chest, really proud chest. Take your left arm up and get a little taller through your spine. Breathe in. As you exhale, twist, left hand comes down behind you. Try not to lean back and put all your weight on your left hand. So you're just using your left hand behind you to help you find more length, to help you sit up even taller. If there's any variation you want to take with your right arm, go for it. Last couple breaths. And then slowly unwind just your upper body, hands off the right edge of your mat. Take your little bow, so let your spine round. Let your left butt cheek lift. This should feel good for a moment. It's a nice little counter twist. And then lift back up. And this part might not feel so good, but it might be fun. So only if you want to try. It's nice that Nan left her mat for me. So left hand in front of your left leg. Reach down and grab your right foot. I like the outer edge. You can grab whatever you can reach, your ankle, your calf. Right hand off the right edge of your mat. So you got to give yourself enough room to propel yourself forward. So all at the same time. Right hand roots down, left foot roots down, butt lifts up. Use your strong core. Your right arm is in chaturanga. Your right shoulder is strong. Yes, so good, amazing, woo! Sometimes one side is easier than the other. When you have had enough fun, as my friend James Hardy says, when the love is lost, come out of it. Good job. I see so many baby grasshoppers. Good job, everyone. And then all the way down onto your back, everybody, some supine windshield wipers. So make sure your feet are wide, at least mat width distance apart. And then side to side slowly. So widening your feet opens up space in your low back. You can really feel into your low back here and your hips, your pelvis. You can tee out your arms, cactus your arms, or if there's another variation with your arms you want to take, perfect, just as long as you're doing it on purpose. And then after a few rounds of your windshield wipers, for a moment, keep your feet wide and just let your knees fall in. Constructive rest pose. So if your knees touch, wonderful. If they don't touch, wonderful. It does not matter. Just let them fall in. Invitation to bring one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. And just be here for a moment with your big deep breath. The ground underneath you, the energy flowing through you, circulating within you, circulating around you. Just feel it, soak it in, this present moment. Feel the space in your low back, your pelvic bowl. If you feel really good right here, this is where you want to stay for the remainder of our practice, just resting. Absolutely fine with me. Otherwise, invitation to draw your knees towards your belly, hug them in, take a little rock side to side gently. And then a happy baby pose, knees to the outsides of your ribs, soles of your feet face the sky. Hold down with your arms, press up through your heels. You are going for a neutral spine rather than a round back. And if you want to, you can rock side to side. You can pull a bow and arrow. Extend one leg and then the other. Maybe even both legs at the same time. So from your happy baby friends, move into any inversion that will complete your practice for you. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. Take about 7 to 10 rounds of breath there. And when you feel complete with your inversion, friends, no rush. Just start to ease your way out and take any counter poses and any finishing poses that your body is calling for. So yeah, maybe you just want to rest with your feet together, knees apart. Maybe you want to give yourself one last big squeeze of your knees in. And just on your own, in your own time, begin your journey into your final relaxation. Your final resting pose, that might be the traditional corpse pose. That might be some other position that will just really let you settle and relax and give in. So this time, these last few moments, this is the entire reason that we've just done all that physical movement, all that physical work. So now we can finally just lay here and be in our body and actually feel our body, connect with it, relate to it. What's flowing through me, and you get to witness it. Your mind may be a little more quiet now, or if it's still loud, and you get to witness that too. So this is the yoga. This is the practice. So often we want to go right out of this room and go to the next thing in our day without taking time to let it settle, let it integrate, to soak it in. So these last few moments are important. Treat them as such. Just give your body time to melt, time to rest, time to just be. Shavasana. As you lay here just a little longer, I'll share a reading with you by Rick Rubin from his book called The Creative Act, about self-doubt. The self-doubt lives in all of us. While we may wish it gone, it is there to serve us. Flaws are human, and the attraction of art is the humanity held inside of it. If we were machine-like, the art wouldn't resonate. It would be soulless. With life comes pain, insecurity, and fear. We are all different. We are all imperfect. And the imperfections are what make each of us and our work more interesting. We create pieces reflective of who we are. And if insecurity is a part of that, then our world will have a greater degree of truth in it as a result. Sometimes I feel like when we doubt ourselves or when we have fear, we think something's wrong, we try to push it away. Just be confident. But our fear has messages for us. Our self-doubt is beautiful. It's trying to protect us in ways. So every emotion, if we give it space just to be held, just to be felt, it's there to serve us. So this practice, more than anything, in my opinion, is just about learning to be a space that holds it all. It allows all of life to move through. And when it gets hard, you let yourself break down, you let yourself feel it. And then you take a big, deep breath. You go out into the world and you do it anyway. You show up anyway. That's the practice. It's a yoga off the mat. Take it with you, what you learn here. Let it integrate into your life. Everybody take a deep breath in. And open your mouth, let it go. Just bringing gentle movement back into your body slowly. Feeling your fingers, your toes, feeling all that energy inside of you. It's always there. And then when you're ready, ease your way to either side, fetal position. And just using your arms, begin to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat, front of our space. So right back where we started. Sit up nice and tall and gather your hands to your heart. And we'll close our practice together with one big Om. So please feel free to join me or feel free to listen if you'd rather, but try not to worry how you sound. Focus more on how it feels, to use your voice, to feel it as your own vibration. Let it express out of your mouth. So start by exhaling, clear your throat if you need. Breathe in your voice. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here, sharing your energy, your practice, letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, my friends. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you soon, I hope. Come on a retreat with me. I know. Easier said than done. You're welcome. Katie, there you are. I didn't know this one. I'm like, oh, Katie, it's you. It's such a good book. Yeah, it's called The Creative Act, A Way of Being or something. It's really good. Yeah. I love it. You'll love it. I guess I do. I paint and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I do watercolors and then like I just like yeah. I was like creating lots whatever, but yeah. Like I feel like I'm a creator. Oh good, I'm glad you liked it. The book's really good, yeah. Thanks. You're like practice. It's okay. No, you're great. You're so welcome.
Take care of yourself, girl.
I will,
if
girl.
I'm telling you to chill.
I know.
Sometimes that happens. Everybody's like, uncle, ma'am.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Let me get this basket out of the way. Let me get this out here. Okay. Oh, sorry. You're welcome. Love you. Good job, boo boo.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
You got your butt out of bed.
Yeah. Good job. Glad you came last night.
Yeah, I think pretty much. Not with you. We're so exciting. So exciting. Yeah. I was like watching those like they were like yeah. So we like the vibe changed. So and I was like, wow,
Okay. I know, it's so true. It's so true.